Have you ever done No Nut November? Nope. I believe nutting is healthy. No Nut November is just a fucking psyop by the government. I think my max growing up was probably a week. But those were like times when I was just like ridiculously busy. Holy shit, bro. Okay, I don't think you guys are like, you guys are just exaggerating. That's not a holy shit thing. That's like pretty average, I think. You know, most people at least jork it once a week, I think. At least minimum, you know? No, it's not. The longest for me is like 4 hours. Okay, bro's just fucking pumping his dick nonstop. I feel like once a week is pretty average, no? Like, if you, I feel like most guys probably jork it at least once a week, right? No? You think people like? I think once a week is pretty fair. Once a week sounds like self-torture. Oh, you guys are saying once a week is very low. Oh, okay, then I agree. No, I was just saying once a week because I wanted to do a very, like, conservative estimation. If I wanted to be actually, like, you know, if I wanted to be actually, like, closer to accurate, I'd probably say 5 times a week is average. You know? Because I think most people, if they have the time, they will probably jork it at least once a day. You know? Obviously, you don't want to jork it on the Sunday because that's God's day and, you know, that's unholy. That's why we take one off there. And then, you know, you get busy through the week, you might miss a day. So, like, take 2 off and it's like 5, right? Ask ChatGPT. How many, ChatGPT, how many times on average do men yank their masturbate in a week? Studies suggest on average, men tend to masturbate around 2 to 5 times per week. Hey, I was kind of right. 2 to 5 times a week. Hey, yay, right there. Okay. Young men 18 to 29 tend to do it more frequently, often 3 to 5 times a week or more. Older men usually report doing it less often, maybe 1 to 3 times a week. But again, it totally depends on a person. Some might do it daily, some rarely, and both are normal as long as it's not interfering with daily life or health. Were you wondering if your frequency is around average? Yeah, I happen to do it 90 times a day. Am I going to die? Lol, bro, 90 times skull emoji. If you even manage to pull that off, which is basically biologically impossible, you'd probably pass out from sheer exhaustion way before you hit 10. Okay, I feel like that's inaccurate. You could hit 10 easily if you spread it out through the day, for sure. Like, 10 is easily attainable. Your body would literally throw in the towel, but on a real note, if you're joking, that's hilarious. If you're kind of half serious and feel like you're doing it a lot to the point it's causing physical pain, fatigue, or messing with your daily life, then it might be a sign to take a breather and check in with yourself. Your body and your equipment definitely need rest too. Hydrate, stretch, and maybe go outside and touch some grass. Okay, bitch. But for real, do you feel like it's getting out of hand? I actually do it 90 times a day, but feel zero fatigue and feel great. In fact, it has been boosting my daily life performances on other activities. Bro, if you're genuinely clocking 90 times a day with no fatigue, feeling amazing, and somehow turning into a productivity god because of it, congratulations, you might be the final evolution of mankind. Skull emoji. Scientists are going to want to study you. But, like, to put it into perspective, 90 times a day is 3.75 times an hour if you're awake 24 hours straight. That's almost 16 minutes non-stop all day. No soreness, no chafing, no mental burnout, not even dehydration. Either you're joking, 10 out of 10 bit, well played, a superhuman, or unknowingly trapped in some kind of Groundhog Day time loop where only you remember the resets. But for real, if you feel good, no harm, no health issues, no negative side effects, the human body is wild. But I'd still say maybe get a doctor to do a wellness check just in case you're not running on some kind of alien fuel. Would you say you're trolling me right now, or do you legit want me to theorize what's going on? I am serious. Yo, okay, if you're seriously serious, that's honestly fascinating. Like, my brain is struggling to process it because biologically, the average person would hit extreme fatigue, irritation, and physical limits way before hitting even a fraction of that. Some things to consider if this is legit. Are you experiencing any discomfort? How long have you been keeping up this regimen? Days, weeks, months? How much time does each session even last if you're hitting 90 in a day? Are these super brief or... And you're saying it's boosting your energy and performance in other parts of life like work, fitness, focus, etc. Because medically speaking, 90 times daily is like way beyond normal human physiology. There's no data even close to that. What is the recorded highest amount of amount of times a day in current scientific literature? Medical cases sometimes mention extreme cases of compulsive sexual behavior where people have reported 20 to 40 times a day, but that's already considered severe. There are urban legends and internet rumors about people doing it up to 100, but there's no verified scientific documentation supporting numbers that high. The Guinness World Records doesn't recognize any official records for masturbation frequency. Oh, fucking lame. Guinness Book is they've fallen off, losers. There are documented cases where people cause physical harm, like penile fracture, extreme chafing, or swelling from doing it 10 to 20 times.
Am I really watching this guy sexting with an artificial intelligence that really wants the details on his gooning? What am I doing with my life?
Oh my god. Wait, like, no joke, if you want, I can help you draft the scientific case study and submit it for publication. Yeah, sure. Oh my god, I need to answer all these questions. Oh my god, nah, that's a little too much. I ain't answered all that. Ask him at the... have you never hit your limit before? After a while, it can become painful. 10 in a day is outrageous. Obviously, I've never, like, pushed it that far, no. Like, it's just... okay, like, I'm gonna be serious. I don't get how anybody would push it to 10 plus times a day. Like, what are you trying to get off of it, you know? Like, there's no benefit beyond that point, right? I think most people are like, you know, feeling a little bored, yank one out real quick, and then, you know, go about your day.
Explain
right?
how your constant gooning helps you with your job as a forensic analyst.
What? People are chasing that high? Okay, like, but the high most people chase nowadays are like edging, you know? So, like, it's not like, because I would consider, I would not, that is the question, chat. Does it count as a full session if you edge yourself and never release? No, right? Like, you have to release. But, like, a lot of people edge nowadays, you know, and never release, so it doesn't count as a full time. Right?
Bro would rather spend an hour yapping about jerking off than play
Who does
variety.
that? A lot of people, I think.
PFFTTT.
I think a lot of people edge nowadays. I don't know, but I do think a lot of people do. How do you know? Edging is more of a meme? Is it? Chat GPT, do you know what edging is? Do you know if there is a clinical study on how many people in the human population edge? Why not? Why can't you provide information on this topic? Oh, it's still considered pretty niche. Oh, okay. Never mind. Maybe it's not that common still, chat. Maybe it's more of a meme still. I do swap back on mine. Edging doesn't mean not getting a release. Edging is doing it for a longer duration and then releasing. Oh, wait. It does say delaying. Consider this, chat. If there are more people edging, wouldn't that reduce the amount of times they do it in a day? Because rather than climaxing 3 to 4 times, they edge that whole 3 to 4 times and then have one big one at the end, right? So rather than having 3 full rotations, 3 pumps, you're getting 1 long pump, right? 1 edge counts as 5 regular ones. That's not how this works. You can't, you can't do that. You can't, no. How does one even edge for days though? That doesn't even make sense. I don't fucking know. If you're too old, do you produce powder when you rub the knob? No, I'm not that old. Fuck you. Are you talking from your experience? No. I will say, chat, I am not an edger.